Yeah, really excited for how we played. We knew that it would be a total team effort for us to be successful tonight. Defensively, we knew Kendall, Jalen, different people would really have to step up and guard their best player. That's definitely, a low for her. That was really important for us to be successful tonight. We had to do that. But our effort was really pretty good. We can't coach a perfect game as far as going 100% from the floor or stopping them from scoring ever. But our effort is totally in our control, and our team played really, really hard tonight. Super proud of us, excited for, being undefeated in the preseason, and really excited for them to have a little bit of a break, and even more excited for Pac-12 play to start. So that's all I got.
Yes, sir. So, just kind of go off that. Undefeated non-conference play. I feel like you guys got everything you wanted to out of these 11 games.
100%, yes. So we scheduled, a variety of teams, variety of styles. This being the last game that we knew would be really challenging. We knew that their style would be different than anything we've seen this year. And I think T did a great job of creating our schedule for that in that way. And we've responded. Every night we've responded. It hasn't never been perfect, but we do what we need to do as a group, to stay in the fight and support each other. So it was a great preseason for us.
Maya, from your perspective, you've been here, this is your 5th season now. Does this feel different? You guys are used to playing well in the non-conference, but does this feel different than previous years?
Yeah, it does feel different. I think just because of the culture that we've created, everyone coming in willing to work. Not saying that, past players haven't had that, but it's just a different feel when you come in. The energy is just different. It just feels like everybody's dialed in, locked in, ready to, we all have the same goal, and I think we're all buying into that, and we're just listening to the coaches and just trying to do everything we can.
And, just today, defensively, I imagine you weren't totally pleased with it in the first half, but the second half, you guys kind of cranked up a little bit.
Yeah, I thought the first half, I actually thought USF did a good job of dictating some tempo. I thought they really kind of slowed us down in the half court, which made us hesitant, and then, they were disruptive, in a different sort of way, not pressuring and denying everything, but our team really responded in the second half because our offense helps our defense, and our defense also helps our offense. And so I think when we have good flow and good tenacity on both ends, we're a better team when we're like that.
I guess for Maya, what has it been like to have another front court presence like Quay Miller to kind of work off of?
I think it definitely helps. It gives us a lot of depth and versatility. She can, shoot the three, can drive, take it to the rim. She's definitely a matchup problem. And I think with me and Peanut starting and her coming off the bench, the production continues from the post play. So I think it's a good addition to the team.
Kendall, when you guys don't have Maya for the last 13 minutes or so of that first half, it wasn't really much of a drop-off. What did you guys do to kind of keep the energy going?
Yeah, kind of what Maya was saying about Quay coming off the bench. She's been a huge addition to this team and big productivity off the bench. But it definitely is a lot missing Maya for the last 13 minutes of the first half.
They got it.
And the same thing, point guard-wise, we've talked about it all season, JR, but, if Jalen goes out, you're there, Sela's there. Mm-hmm. How much fun is that? Just kind of the rotation you guys have at guard as well.
Yeah, it's really nice, and I think that's going to be something that's going to be a big strength this year is that you can pretty much put anybody at any spot, and we can, do very well still, and there's not much of a drop-off. So that's a good thing for our team.
So, for me, that's one of the bigger takeaways of your preseason or your non-conference is the depth. And we talked about it, but, it's showing up more, just every single night.
Yeah, and we'll continue to show up. I think it will get more and more important, as we go. And just, after last year when we only got 3 preseason games, there was no opportunity, for anyone to really get their feet wet. And so this year has definitely been different in that way.
I guess for JR, what's kind of your focus the next 11 days? Is it mostly rest or?
These guys need to rest. I'll rest a little bit, but I also have a 6-year-old who I have to entertain. So I'll be ripping and running, as always. But I really want these guys to rest, a little bit and really refocus and, just come back. Like Maya said, I think everyone is really dialed into what we want to accomplish and what we need to do individually and collectively to have the type of success we're looking for. So it's going to be great. If anybody's earned it, it's these guys.
So. One more. Defensively, you put a focus on the three-point line against them in the second half, and they hit 4 in that second quarter alone. what was the talk and the focus, and because you know that that's where they
Stop
are gonna make
giving
their
up
living.
threes.
Yeah, literally.
It wasn't really much more than that, other than, being able to communicate more, defensively in the second half and make sure that everything from the three-point line was contested. So if they hit one right in your face with a high hand up, then, God bless them. But we did not want to give up any more uncontested looks.
I want to ask you too, but I haven't looked at the numbers, but it seems like you guys are sharing the ball more than in previous years. Like the assist numbers,
Yeah.
I imagine the percentage of assists to baskets is higher.
I would
Does
think
it feel
so,
that
yeah.
way?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
What do you attribute that to?
Well, I think having, someone like Kendall, and having, she said everyone is, everyone that comes in, there is no drop off. I mean, you could pick 5 different players probably that could start just as effectively as the ones that are starting. To me, I don't really put a priority on starting because I love being able to have someone like Kendall, someone like Quay, that comes in and can really push the envelope, when a team is tired or when they have their second string in. So I think that's the biggest thing and also Maya talked about just the culture right now is very unselfish. I don't think anyone on this team cares who scores, who has the most rebounds, any of it. They just want to win.
And for you, Kendall, since you're a point guard, you have 4 assists today, but it just seems like when I watch you guys, not just, Quay, whoever, there's sort of like this excitement about delivering a nice pass.
Oh yeah, we rep that a lot in practice. We specifically do it where we back cut and then throw the back cut and do different passes, and so we're working on that a lot. And so we get really excited when we get one of those in the game because that's something that she's put
Like,
priority
we did
on.
this 50 times a week.
Anyone else? Okay, hold on, one more. What you got?
You got one?
Ah, give us one. This is a good
Ask
one.
them what they want for Christmas.
What do you want?
What you want for Christmas?
Ask me. Oh, I've been thinking about this one, y'all. 2 weeks off.
2 weeks off? Yeah, no. What does Kendall want for Christmas?
Well, that would be awesome, but I know it's not
Yeah.
realistic. I've been trying to get my parents to get a new pit bull puppy.
Hey! Oh, I
But
do
I don't
want a
think that's
puppy too,
gonna
though. I do want a puppy, but we
Yeah,
travel
well,
too
we
much.
appreciate you guys always being here, and thanks for your support in the preseason. And you guys probably have a plane to catch. So.
Let's go, Buffs.
All right, go Buffs. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.